Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood DJ JazzHandss here with Rod.
Rod from Flow Valley Forum newspaper.
Yeah, but I'm from 89.5 The Waves, KCFV Ferguson, the school newspaper. Thank you. Thank you. And we got the awesome opportunity to go and check out the Yokai Watch movie event, which, this is going to be our review of it. But I got some stuff. But Rod, what'd you think of the movie?
Are we just gonna go straight into it?
Do you want to go straight into it, or do you want to put it around? Like,
well, of course, if you've watched the show, you don't have to watch the show to see this movie. You can come straight in and see this movie, not know anything about Yokai Watch, and that's pretty good. They set it up perfectly for people. This show, or maybe just a movie, it's a wide range show. It's not just for kids. You can watch this with your kids, adults. It's a lot of innuendo jokes that the kids will not get. It's only you will get. So sit down with your kids. This is a good show to check out and watch. I'll say that.
I'll agree. It does have a certain charm, like a certain je ne sais quoi to it. I'm gonna get fancy up in here. But it does have a certain charm to it that I can understand why people would appreciate it and why it's gotten so big. Because yokai is kind of this last, what has it been, like a year and a half, something like that. It just exploded out of nowhere and has become such a popular phenomenon, and it's rivaling that of like Digimon, Pokemon. It's rivaling a lot of this main stuff that's been around forever, which is impressive for a show that's only had such a short time.
2 seasons in, that's all it is.
Yeah, 2 seasons. So, I mean, that's impressive. And so, like I said, watching the film, it wasn't my taste. It wasn't my forte. I'm a 25-year-old guy. I was sitting there watching it, and you know when you were a child and your parents would kind of fall asleep at a movie? That's how I felt. I couldn't understand it at first, but after watching it, I was like, oh, this is what they had to go through. And Mom, Dad, I'm sorry for everything, every bad movie. But no, there were moments that were really, really kind of slow, and I did get bored. But then there were also moments where I'm like, I understand why people like this. I understand why it's become such a big phenomenon, and I get why it's funny, because there was some stuff that genuinely made me laugh. And there were other stuff that I was like, I'm not the age group, apparently, but there were some people my age there that were totally into it. Me, I was like, well, there we go. But no, it was definitely interesting. The acting was actually really good.
Yeah, the voice acting was superb, of course, especially when your lead guy is Johnny Young Bosch.
Yeah.
Or Bosch. Excuse me if he sees this for that.
Yeah, sorry.
So he's a stellar voice actor now. He's like on the top right now. So anything he's in, the cast has to be great behind him.
Yeah, and if you don't know who that is, who Johnny Young Both is, he's done such work as he's been in Trigun, he's in the new Digimon. If you want to check that out, we'll have a link below if you want to see our Digimon review. Plugging that in now. Shameless plugging. But, you know, the man's been in a whole lot of stuff, and he is an A-lister. And when I first heard that he was a part of the project, I was surprised. It's like, oh, this has to be something big then. Big. And, of course, Disney has it. And you can check it out on Disney going on now. Yeah, Disney XD is the ones that own it. But the acting was pretty good. The special effects. I liked when that characters actually broke fourth wall.
Yeah, you see, and like that's what you get. Character breaks fourth wall. You get a lot of comedy that a kid would not understand. Mm-hmm. So it is a kid show, but it hits other age ranges. So
yeah, it definitely hits the other age ranges. And like I said, I could see why people like it. It's not my forte, and there were some jokes in there that were
knee slappers.
They were a little bad. They were a little cringy. But for the most part, it was it was pretty charming, and everybody in the theater seemed to be digging it. Everybody. It had a huge turnout, more so than I thought it would. And more like I said, more so than I thought it would, and more kids this time around than I really thought. Because when we went and saw, Digimon, there was strictly people my age, younger, older, but didn't see too many kids. And it was like a Saturday morning cartoon in the theater, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the other thing. It's like an early Saturday morning. That would be perfect for kids. But you had like whole families out seeing this. Mom, dad, daughter, son, older son. Yeah. So. Yeah. And so, again, there were some stuff. If take it slow. I wouldn't say dive right into this movie if you've never had contact with Yokai Watch at all. You definitely want to gonna take it slow, kind of get in. Watch the episodes on Disney, because I believe Netflix. It's on Netflix also.
It is? Okay. I didn't know that. I might have to check that out then. But dive in slow. I believe the episodes are only like 15 minutes with like 5-minute story intervals with a different yokai, so it's not too much to digest. But take it slow if you're interested in it. But if you're a fan of the series, if you've been watching the series and you understand it and you really, really like it, check out the movie. I think if you're a fan of it, like, you will appreciate this movie a lot.
Oh yeah, you will appreciate this movie if you're a fan of the show, because not only is it driven to compete with the show, or not compete with the show, but to fall in with the show, but also the merchandising falls in with the show. So, mom and dad, you're coming out of pocket after this.
Yeah. And they already got 2 Yokai Watch toys, and apparently from what I saw, because I was trying to find stuff just to do research on Yokai Watch before the movie, there's like 3 or 4 more watches that are going to be coming out soon that people are going to get. So, but other than that, I think final thoughts. What were your final thoughts on the film overall? Anything that you didn't like, Rod?
No, I liked all of it. It was a cool, cute little film, family oriented, cool, a little funny, good time.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Good times for the family. Hit or miss depending on, I guess, the audience, but overall it was pretty fun. And thank you, Fathom Events, for allowing us to do this. And what were the other ones? Fathom
Events, Regal Cinemas, 11 Arts. Love you, 11 Arts. Wish you send us more merchandise to give away, but we still love you. Love Fathom too.
We love you all. You're like you're like our family now. We love you. We'll do anything for you. But yes, it was. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to see us live doing some fan reactions, that link will be down below. And so you can check that out, see some of the fan reactions, see how we liked it, first kind of appearance, because it's been a minute since we've seen it.
October 15th.
Yeah. So, and it's now October 24th, because last night was Walking Dead. Either way, either way. So we, it was good, but then you can check that out. So thanks guys for totally tuning in and checking us out, and you're awesome, and stay tuned, because we're just getting started. Yeah. There's going to be a lot more content coming from us, a lot more fan reactions, a lot more reviews, and everything like that. So stay tuned.
Especially at the beginning of the year, there's a lot of stuff coming out. So it's going to be we're going to see more and more of us. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep it spicy.
We all love you. Bye, everybody.